Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Barnes. That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but of running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left. And he pulls in the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
now the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
And Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10 now. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The big fullback's got it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is good. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, and then in a pick. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
Now it's second down here. Back's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Knowles. Strong game by this quarterback. A much-needed squirt trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff in a single back formation. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Checks this down to the running back. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down now after the sack. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Rifles this football to the left. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good and still trailing. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
That's the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma 21, Florida State 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third down, out of the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Noles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver are perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. To throw, it's Jones. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game. Looking
to throw it on 3rd and very long. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Seminoles will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. It's a run to the left. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
3:25.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets made on the out route.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Ball handed off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's an important first down on that running play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Runs through the defender. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go. And he's got it. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Aiming for the end zone. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that 2nd level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He breaks free. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Jones. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And they get the 2nd half started with a running play. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. And the Noles churn out another first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Noles have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense, they hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to bounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And now a carry here for the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Made the defense look slow that time. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Touchdown. No. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house.
That's the end of the third quarter. Oklahoma 42, Florida State 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Got him, he's sacked.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. The Florida State offense on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Jones. Makes a quick catch. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's got it for a big gain. And an explosive play. Stop finally made it across midfield at the 44.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls in the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Looking for his big tight end. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. And the Noles come up to the line in the hurry-up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier running through tackles. Touchdown, Florida State. What a show of strength and will. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. First and 10 play coming up. They'll test the right side here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that
play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. An important touchdown, but they still trail. Now, Kirk, you practice the onside kick over and over. Can they execute it right here with a spot in the natty on the line?
Man, national championship. I love that the offense was able to come up with points here and at least give them this chance. But now we just all sit back, hold our breath, and see if this kickoff team has a chance to catch a break and where that ball bounces up into the air to try to recover it.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. Two-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Sooners hope to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. Takes the handoff again. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? First down, looking to throw the football. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To throw, it's Jones. The pocket breaking down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire...
And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.